Hey, Andrew Summerham here. This is Elected Zero Channel. What if I told you that 3 seconds of perfectly pronounced ancient words could literally erase your enemies from existence? Not metaphorically, not figuratively, but actually cause them to cease existing on a quantum level. Sounds impossible? That's exactly what the global elite want you to think. For centuries, religious institutions have hidden the most powerful prayer ever revealed to humanity. Why? Because it's not really a prayer at all. It's a spiritual weapon of mass destruction that operates on the quantum level. The elect have known about these words for generations, but only now has heaven authorized their release. The timing isn't random. It's because we've entered an era where divine justice is being automated. I'm about to share information that both the Vatican and global intelligence agencies have desperately tried to suppress. This isn't some feel-good meditation or lightweight spiritual warfare. It's a classified divine technology that literally rewrites the quantum field. What you're about to learn has turned corrupt bishops to dust and made cartel leaders vanish into thin air. Stay until the end, because I'll reveal the exact neuroscientific protocol that maximizes this prayer's destruction power. Plus, I'll share why those who misuse these words often disappear themselves within 24 hours. This isn't about forgiveness or turning the other cheek. It's about accessing heaven's delete button. Deep within the vaults of ancient wisdom lies a phrase of unimaginable power, evanescet nunc ubeo. The elect understand that these words weren't crafted by human tongues. They were extracted from the Book of Celestial Warfare, a manuscript so potent it had to be guarded by cherubim. This isn't just another spiritual formula, it's living code that operates at the quantum level of reality. When properly intoned, these syllables create a specific frequency, 528 Hz, the exact resonance that dissolves dark matter. Think about that, sound waves that can literally unmake creation. This is why access to this prayer was restricted for centuries, preserved only in secret chambers beneath ancient monasteries, waiting for this precise moment in history. Every letter carries the raw power that turned the Nile to blood and rained fire on Sodom. The elect have been granted access to this weapon now because the veil between worlds has grown thin, making surgical strikes possible. This isn't prayer in the conventional sense. It's spiritual warfare technology that makes nuclear weapons look like children's toys. When these words leave your lips, something extraordinary happens in your brain. Your prefrontal cortex begins emitting theta waves at precisely 4 to 8 Hz, creating what spiritual scientists call a throne room connection. This isn't mystical poetry, it's measurable neuroscience that transforms your consciousness into a quantum targeting system. In that same moment, your pineal gland releases a unique form of DMT, not the kind sought by spiritual tourists, but a sacred compound that turns your words into plasma arrows. The elect understand that this biological process isn't random evolution. It's divine engineering designed for this specific weapon. Think of your brain as a biological launch pad, and these words as spiritual missiles. When you achieve the perfect neurological state, your consciousness becomes a targeting system more precise than any military technology. Each syllable becomes a carrier wave for divine judgment, bypassing all natural and supernatural defenses. Throughout history, the proper use of this prayer has resulted in what modern science would call spontaneous biological dissolution. The elect have documented cases where oppressors literally ceased to exist, not through violence, but through what witnesses described as divine unmaking. Before we delve deeper into these classified cases, take a moment to join our community of spiritual warriors. Hit subscribe and activate notifications. The elect know that timing is crucial in spiritual warfare, and you don't want to miss our advanced protocols. Drop a comment sharing your encounters with divine justice, as your testimony might validate another warrior's experience. Consider the case of the corrupt bishop in the 4th century who transformed from persecutor to dust in mid-sentence, or the more recent incident in Brazil where witnesses observed blue light unraveling a drug lord who had threatened a missionary. These aren't just stories, they're field reports from the front lines of supernatural warfare. This level of power demands extreme precaution. The elect understand that wielding divine vengeance isn't like casting a protection spell. It's like handling spiritual plutonium. Every utterance must be preceded by specific preparation and followed by careful containment procedures. Never pronounce these words within your own dwelling. The energetic backwash can affect everyone in your household. Think of it like detonating a spiritual neutron bomb. You need proper distance and shielding. The minimum safe distance is the length of 3 salt circles, and the words must be spoken facing east. Following the activation, a 12-hour fast is mandatory to rebalance your electromagnetic field. An elect in India who ignored this protocol watched his entire year's harvest turn to ash overnight. Divine power flows through clean channels. Any impurity in your vessel can cause catastrophic feedback. When divine vengeance activates, it doesn't just affect the target, it initiates a cascade of righteousness that dismantles entire networks of evil. The elect have observed how a single, properly executed prayer can trigger what intelligence agencies would call a system-wide collapse. Think of it like a spiritual computer virus that infects not just one machine, but an entire network of darkness. Within hours of execution, unexplainable accidents begin occurring throughout the target's sphere of influence. Their hidden assets evaporate, their secret alliances crumble, and their carefully constructed facades of respectability dissolve. The most recent documented case occurred in 2023, when a corrupt religious leader's entire organization imploded within 48 hours of a widow's prayer. Bank accounts froze, hard drives crashed, and hidden documents mysteriously appeared on public servers. The elect understand that true divine justice doesn't just remove individuals, it cleanses entire territories. Now that you understand the true power of this forbidden prayer, I want to hear your encounters with divine justice. Share in the comments below your experiences with supernatural intervention, times when your oppressors mysteriously fell without any human effort. Your testimony could be the key that unlocks another warrior's breakthrough. The question isn't whether heaven has given you access to this power, it's whether you're prepared to handle it responsibly. The elect understand that every spiritual weapon requires perfect precision. Think about it. How many times have you wished for divine intervention against your enemies? What if the only thing holding back heaven's justice was your own spiritual frequency? Join our growing community of spiritual warriors. Every day, I share classified protocols for supernatural warfare that you won't find in any church or spiritual teaching. Hit subscribe and activate notifications to ensure you don't miss any critical briefings about divine weaponry. Remember, in the realm of spiritual warfare, timing is everything. The next revelation could be the one that changes the game forever. Will you be ready to receive it? This is just the beginning.